So you want to learn about the water, earth, fire, and air method. I'm telling you, no one is talking about this either because I discovered it or because no one's sharing it because they don't want you to know about it. Either way, I'm going to share it with you today. So if you are a millennial like me, you grew up watching Avatar: The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon. And we thought it was just a show, right? We learned about the Avatar and how Aang, the main character, in case you're not familiar with the show, actually has to master all four of these elements. It's water, earth, fire, and air. He's naturally from the air nation, so that's naturally his strength. He's always been a great airbender, but when it comes to the other four elements, he goes on this quest and this journey to find other people who have mastered the water, the earth, the fire, etc., so that they can train him so that when he masters all four elements, he's able to enter into the avatar state. So this avatar state, quote unquote, is really where he becomes all powerful and he's able to wipe out his enemies very easily. His eyes light up white and then he goes into this avatar state like a meditative state. And Aang is this funny, playful character who's adorable and he's this little kid, you know? But when he enters into this avatar state, he's very serious. His eyes are glowing. He's in a meditative state. He can just destroy anything, any villain, any enemy, anything. So it makes him all powerful. So why do I share that with you today? You have an avatar state, right? Your manifestation state. And so what I really want to explain with you today is that there is a mind, body, and spirit connection. And a lot of times the reason why you feel off or you second guess yourself or you're like, why are my manifestations not landing? Or why are things not working in my favor? I set my intention. I worked really hard for it. Why didn't it come to me? Well, that's because your mind, body, and spirit are way more connected than people like to share. And neuroplasticity proves this, neuroscience proves this, quantum physics proves this, but there's such a connection between the mind, body, and spirit. And what I really have learned is that the mind loves to learn, the body loves to move, and the spirit loves to speak. So are you listening? When you think about four elements, you also think about north, south, east, west, those four directions. Or you see the time and it's 444. That lets you know that you're on the right path and you're in the right direction. Even the four seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, these are four seasons. A lot of good things come in four. But when we talk about the elements that have existed since the beginning of time that our ancestors needed literally to survive, which was fire to keep them warm, they had to do that and to cook their food. People needed water, of course, to survive. You're made up of mostly water. Earth, we need to have our foods and to survive and to walk and to be grounded. And air, of course, we need in order to literally breathe. So these are all four elements that you can play with physically in the physical realm, but the spiritual side of it and the more practical side of it is actually going to benefit you more this year. So how do you play with these four elements spiritually and not just in the physical? So we're going to get into details on how you can actually do that. So I'm pulling out my whiteboard for you. So your mind, body, and your spirit are all connected. And like I was saying before, your mind loves to learn. Your body loves, I missed a Y. Your body loves to move and your spirit loves to speak, which means every day, if you are learning one new thing, even if it's a 10-minute, YouTube video or reading a book, if your body loves to move, right? This is physically making sure that you're moving, and your spirit loves to speak. This means you need to slow down and start listening. So how do you play with the four elements and what does that have to do with the four elements? Well, I'll break it down for you. Very simple. The first one is earth. So if you are a Taurus, if you are a Capricorn, a Virgo, you are naturally a grounded person, which is amazing. So it's beneficial to manifest faster when you are very naturally grounded. Because I am a water sign and I am a Pisces, I am not naturally grounded. So one of the things that I do each day to ground myself is yoga. Okay, this is just an example of one of literally so many ways you can ground yourself. I also go out walking, and I could go on and on about all the things that I do. But I do this every day so that I create more structure in my life and ground myself down so that I'm not just all over the place and going with the flow. Now, for the other signs, for the Cancers, for the Scorpios, for the Pisces. You are a water sign, so you are naturally going to be very intuitive. And this is beneficial when you are manifesting because you want to make sure that you are taking aligned action. So being in tune with your spirit. So one thing that I did to strengthen this was to meditate every single day. I don't miss a day. Slowing down and really getting in tune so that I could really strengthen my powers and abilities, that helped me to manifest faster. Also, you can do kind of a shower mantra. I know that sounds weird, but it's pretty much where you just, you go in the shower, and this is on every Sunday or Monday. I would say, my mantra for this week is people love being kind to me or doing nice things for me, or people love paying me money, or I don't know, a new unexpected blessing is coming for me today, or I want this today, this week. And that week, I don't keep repeating affirmations. It just comes to me. So these are other options, but this is, again, you find your option that works for you. For fire, right? This is about passion. When you think about the bravery of a fire sign, their passion is theirs. And this is why when you don't have passion, you end up hating your job or hating what you're doing. So if you're someone who's like, well, I'm not passionate, I'm not obsessed with the work that I'm doing, start this year. This is your year to start really focusing on the things that light your spirit on fire. Now for me, this is songwriting. Ooh, my marker. This is songwriting. And this is also for me doing the spiritual work. With my clients, I do spiritual symbol readings that I can see in the spirit realm. And it's also manifesting. I have so much fun manifesting and helping others manifest. I love communicating. So I love YouTube. I love IG. So I'm doing all these things that light my soul on fire. It's things that light me up and that keep me excited about the work that I do. Before, I had heavy depression and anxiety because I was doing work that didn't really light me up or excite me. So if you are a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries, I know I said that backwards, all three of those signs are naturally very passionate and have a lot of fire in them. And, when that passion is focused and grounded and executed and used with aligned action through your intuition, you can actually get a lot accomplished. And the last sign that why is that marker always rolling? The air signs are the Geminis, the Aquariuses, and the Libras. So they are naturally intellectuals. So this is where, again, this mind, body, the mind is very powerful for someone who is not only an earth sign, but also air signs. A lot of things go in the mind. And so this is why every day when I'm meditating and I'm doing breath work, I'm taking time, but I'm also learning something new every day. This is why I said learn one new thing every day. And this can be on YouTube. This can be on like a 10-minute video. This can be something in your industry or something you want to learn, a new skill, a new thing. This could be reading a book. This could be even a few pages a day. It's helpful to feed your brain because the more intellectual you become, the more you feel informed, and then you can take the information that you learned with your passion and your groundedness and your intuition, and all of this is balanced. So if you're doing these 4 things every day, naturally your mind, body, and spirit are going to thank you for it. You're naturally going to feel in tune. You're going to be moving with confidence. You're not going to be moving with doubt. So this is the earth, water, fire, air method in action. I go more in depth and in details about some of the strengths and weaknesses of the earth, water, fire, and air signs. So if you want, you can check it out in the free group. Let me know if you learned something new today. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Would love to know your sign. What are you naturally good at? And then what you want to work toward this year. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I have a lot more videos like this coming soon. If you want more details on the free monthly manifesting community for all the ladies out there, I have one just for the women where we manifest together in a supportive community. You can click the link in the description on my website. You just fill out your name, email address, some details about what you want to learn specifically, your birthday, and you can join.